Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a reverse snare and impact snare. Both of them are very easy. We'll start off with the reverse snare. I'll show you the part I'm going to add it on. I'm just going to add it on that first snare hit right here. Alright, so what you're going to do is solo out a snare hit. Let me just do that real quick. Alright, so we got a snare hit right here. What we're going to want to do is we'll bounce this snare hit out. So all you got to do, bounce the disc. Alright, so once that's done, you're going to want to re-import that sample we just exported. Snare, there we go. Make it a new track, and for now I'll just put it right here. Alright, so right now we just want to listen to just that snare hit. Alright, there we go, awesome. Now what we're going to want it to do is we're going to highlight it. We're going to go up to Audio Suite, go over to Other, and we're going to come down to Reverse. Alright, then this little thing should pop up. Now this is highlight, click render, and it'll reverse that for you. Alright, now I like to just add a little fade just to make sure everything's smoothed out. I might just be being paranoid. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to throw on a reverb plugin. It doesn't matter which one. I just happen to have this one right here. It's easy to use. Just the stock Pro Tools reverb. Alright, and I usually have the mix pretty high, reverb time pretty high, and it doesn't really matter how long it lasts. You'll be able to manipulate how long it lasts. In the end, I'll cut the low pass down so that doesn't interfere with that slap that I have around 10K. Alright, so that should do it. And just for the sake of it, you can do this now or later. Let me cut some of the lows out. I really don't need some of that. Alright, say we wanted to just use this. You can get it to sound however you like, but really you can manipulate it in the end, sound however you like. Anyway, what you're going to want to do is listen to how long this lasts. Alright, and say it's around here. I want to bounce this, just this section out by itself. Alright, bouncing that. Alright, now that this is done, it's time to import that file we just exported. First snare, there we go. Add it to a new track. Alright, so now we have this. We want to mute this, solo this out. Alright, so we have a reversed snare hit with all of this reverb technically going before the attack of it. So what we're going to want to do is highlight this track, do the same thing we did before, go on the other, reverse, we're going to do that. And there we go. Here's the snare hit right here. And here's all that reverb that was before it. Now flipped back around the correct way. Should sound like this. I know that's a long reverse snare, so we'll make it about like this. What you can do is you can highlight it, Command F. Do something along the lines of this. Alright, so we have the hit is actually right here. And we're not going to really need that because there's already a snare hit in the song. So what we can do is drag it into place. There we go, right on it. Add a little fade there. And what I like to do just to smooth it out is if you don't have an impact snare set up, is kind of do the same thing. Add some reverb on the reverse snare track. Just kind of smooth it out a little bit. Maybe the mix a little lower. Just sound like this. Kind of smooths it out. Alright, but if you do have reverb or impact snare set up, you don't really need this. What you're going to do for the impact snare, create an auxiliary track. And I'd make it a stereo at that. Alright, so we have an auxiliary track right here. What we're going to want to do is make a send, and basically what that does, it's kind of like sending it to a bus right here, but if you send it under the sends instead of the out, it plays the original sound and it sends the track to a auxiliary track. Alright, so now we have this bus on 1516 right here. We've got it coming in this auxiliary. Gonna want to take a marker tool, got a snare right here. This is the end of their reverse. Gonna draw a little marker right here. And sometimes you just gotta draw, mess around with it so you can get it sounding just right. There we go. Alright, now we got that. Everyone want to just use it somewhere else, just copy and paste. We have another snare right there, so paste it right there. And that's basically how you do it. It's not really that hard. Just gotta remember to, I just run the impact snares on an auxiliary track with its own reverb to automate. And that's about it.